everybody. I'm so happy to see you. Um, so yesterday I didn't do a video because it was Sunday, and on top of that, I was a little stressed, and me and my ex went on a car ride. So 2 nights ago, I had a visit, and the more I thought about it, I was like, maybe I overreacted. I'm not sure how to explain that really, but I'll tell you what happened, and then I'll tell you my thoughts on it. So I cannot remember if I was asleep or not, or just about asleep. I'm not sure. But I felt, I can't even describe this part, vigorous, very rapid and fast, aggressive pushes on my mattress beside me. It scared me at first. And then I cannot remember if they did it again after that. I just remember asking my guides to make them stop. I'm on my camera today, not my phone, so I have to kind of get used to, I'm looking at myself in the screen over there, and I'm trying to be exactly centered, but not just from the chin up. But anyway, back on track. I asked my guides, or was it, gosh, I have so many of these. Maybe I told it to stop. I remember looking around, I didn't see anything. And I want to say they did it maybe one more time. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I was mad. I was aggressively mad. A few things that happened recently was still fresh in my mind, and I was just angry. Although I'm thankful and always have been thankful on my visits, even these bed thumpers. But yesterday, something come across my mind that said, maybe they were aggressive because they were your friend and they thought it was funny. And I kind of was like, I never thought of that. And maybe they were, maybe they weren't. They were like a prankster. Maybe they were similar to a poltergeist where they want to scare you. They don't scare me. They make me mad when they do that. So internally, I thought, if you are a friend and I overreacted, I apologize. You're more than welcome to come back. But don't do that. Don't be aggressive on my bed like that. I'm lying on it, and I am in a relaxed state because I am in bed, and you come and do that, it's very jolting. I asked my guides to help me possibly bring them back, only if they were friends or are friends. Last night, nothing. I did wake up to kind of what looked like geometric shapes, but it wasn't. It was the fog, the smoke. Not literally smoke. It's just a, how do I explain that? It's a hazy smoke that's not actually smoke. It rolls in, and I'm thinking maybe it's a form of a portal. I'm not sure, but their outlines are shown through the smoke or the haze. But breathing and all that is perfectly fine. It's just, I'm assuming something to outline them, because that's what the geometric shapes does. But that came in the room, and I looked around, I didn't see anything, and my first thoughts were, I hope that's my hybrid children, the blue and pink glitter. And I looked to where they once were, I didn't see anything. And I looked around, and I tried to focus, and I scanned the room, I didn't see anything. So I went to sleep with knowing that they always wake me up, and apparently they didn't. So it leads me to believe that they had to do something with me asleep. So they probably just put me to sleep. I forgot, and I want to add this. Yesterday, while writing, it affected my hips, but mildly, very mildly. We got home, and I think I come straight to the bed and put my reclining pillow, if you want to call it that. It's the pillow you lean back on with little arms on it. I leaned on that, and I sit in this awkward position mainly to support my right hip where it doesn't hurt. If I sit on the side of my butt and my knees are bent upward toward me, my hip starts hurting pretty good. And so I stay sitting in that position, and I extend my left leg straight out, and then I put my right one over it with it slightly bent. That helps my hip quite a bit. And I am so sorry. I was looking at the screen the whole time. I'm so used to looking at my iPhone, the whole screen, to talk to you. So if I look over there, please forgive me. So anyway, I'm sitting there, and I felt what was like a very mild vibration. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I haven't felt you in a while. And usually in the past, if I have, it's very short-lived. And so I kind of shifted to think, is that really the vibration? And I want to say, I think it started before I straightened my legs out. And then the vibration was mainly in my left leg, but I felt it through, I'm going to say, my hips down. The right side, which was my last surgery, was vibrating at a higher vibration than my left. So I shifted thinking my leg must have been asleep. And I should have known what that feels like. But I shifted, and it was still going. And I was playing, I'm not going to pronounce it right. I know I'm not. Mahjong, the little matching shaped tiles. I was doing that. And every now and then I'd become aware it's still going. So I shifted, and I'm thinking, surely not. And I kept shifting, and it kept going. And I think it went on for like 2 hours. And then I went to bed, and it was still doing it while I was in bed. I do not remember when it stopped. It might not have stopped, and I went to sleep with it doing that. I can't even think about it, because I mean, I don't know. Maybe it stopped before I went to sleep. I just got up, and this whole time I've been talking to you, I was hot. I'm very hot. And that's not like me in this house. And I'm like, I wonder if he forgot to turn the air on, because last night I went to sleep without the blankets, in which usually I'm cold. And I'm sitting here talking to you thinking, God, I'm so hot. So I go in there, and he still had it on heat. But it's 69 degrees and I'm still hot. I don't know what's going on, because I'm very cold natured. Other than that, about my vibrations and visit, there was nothing else that I remember. Sometimes when I don't remember, I can scan. I could do my mediumship scan, and bits and pieces come back where it fills in everything. And I don't remember. And usually when that happens, they don't want you to remember. They put you to sleep, and it's lights out. Saying that, did you know that, let's just say, you have an enormous ET family, and they come and get you at whenever they want, actually. And while you're sleeping, the ship will come and take you and leave your earth body. But when they take you, it's soul level, but it takes a minute to remember who the ETs are. And then they were freaking out, but once they remember, they're not freaking out anymore. And they don't want to come back. They don't want to come back to Earth. But did you know that before the ship is visible, they'll put the whole entire block, or a huge, what do you call that, radius around the person they're taking's house and their whole neighborhood. They'll make them sleep and not be aware of what's going on. Then the ship will come and take the person or their soul, and they'll probably take the body too. I'm not 100% sure on that. But they go and visit their star family, literally. And I think that's what they do to me, but sometimes I think I go to them. My soul does. And same thing with the ship. I think my soul leaves and goes to the ship often. And go to war. There's a war going on. But I thought that was pretty cool. They could put the whole neighborhood in a sleep state where they're not awakened. You know where I'm going with that. The air conditioning hasn't came on, and I'm wondering if it's out. It's old, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to record on my phone anymore, because now when I do, it says that my phone is full and it cuts my video off. And so I have to delete things to be able to continue on my phone. But I'm here to say, I have less on my phone now than I did when I had my 15. And it's still saying I'm out of space, and it doesn't make sense because I've deleted videos in my photo picture thing. I've deleted photos that I really don't ever look at anymore, and it would still say that. And I'm like, there's something wrong. I bet it's iPhone's way of saying, buy more storage. I was actually buying more of I can't remember what you call it. You buy it where you have more phone storage. And since I had lost my job because of my memory, I think I was looking at the lens again. I think, if I was, sorry. But with me losing my job, I lost that. And so it reverted back to what it was in the beginning. I want to say, now when I lost my job, I lost the iPhone 15 because I was leased to own on it through Straight Talk. And before I got the 15, I want to say on the 12, I had to buy the extra storage for sure. But, you know, before I got the 15, I could have swore there was something wrong with the 12. That's why I went to the 15. I think that the 12 was damaged somehow, but I don't remember how. But now I'm back on my 12 because I lost my 15. It's not showing any signs of issues at all, except for the storage. But yeah. Oh, speaking of, well, that doesn't make sense, but I wanted to share. I now meet the qualifications of being monetized. I have 2 more days for them to review my whole channel, make sure that there's nothing that shouldn't be there, because I did that and I got demonetized. And so now I'm monetized again, and they said I have a week, and they said this on the 6th. So in 2 days, they should approve it. And then I'm keeping it approved, doing everything right, because this is going to be my livelihood. It's not all about travel and going to do things and having money. It's going to be my livelihood, because I can't maintain a job. If there's steps in the job that I have to remember doing, I can't do it. And with my hips still being mildly painful, I don't want to make those worse again. Being in that much pain for that long, it wears on you, on your mental health, your daily activities, everything. It affects your life totally. And I was in a bad place because they hurt so bad. I was getting really depressed. So I will let you know when I get monetized. I want to share that news. I told my ex yesterday, and he didn't really seem excited. You know, men, they don't care. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I have to go to the store, and I want to relax a little bit. It's 10 in the morning. I don't know why I'd want to relax, but I do, but I won't. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I'm going to send each and every one of you love, light, and peace. Bye.